Hi guys, from good old SeaWorld. So I'm at SeaWorld today to do a scavenger hunt, which is really exciting. This is a scavenger hunt that apparently they've had going on for 3 days, 3 Saturdays. I couldn't do it the past couple Saturdays because 2 weeks ago I got back from Tennessee. Last week I got back from Aventura, so I'm here today to hopefully do it. It's a small window that they have the scavenger hunt going on only on Saturdays, so it's kind of a specific scavenger hunt, but hopefully I can do it and win a little prize at the end, which I'm excited for. I like prizes, so I think I have to head into the park to the waterfront store to pick up my map and then start my scavenger hunt. Hopefully they still have it going on, but if they don't, then I'll just kind of walk around SeaWorld and eat some food and ride some rides, right? It's kind of a gloomy and overcast day today at SeaWorld, but it's also super busy. It took me about 20 minutes just to get into the park, but where I'm heading I think is right over here to the waterfront store that's next to the Guy Harvey shop. And I think that's, again, where I pick up my map and then start my scavenger hunt. It's about 1 o'clock right now, and I think I have to be done by 3 o'clock, or the scavenger hunt goes until 3 o'clock. I'm not really sure. This is just a scavenger hunt that they shared on Instagram like a month ago, and hopefully it's still going on. I really hope so. Okay, the sun's coming out a little bit. There's the dolphin nursery, and I'm heading right over here. I think in this building or on the other side of it is where I pick up my map and start the scavenger hunts. I don't know how involved this is gonna be, if it's gonna be pretty easy or kind of hard. So I thought I was gonna be inside one of these buildings because that's the Guy Harvey shop, and I thought I had to go inside one of these stores. But it's actually right over there. There's a little booth. It says Swedish fish sampling and scavenger hunt. So there's the stand right there for the Swedish fish scavenger hunts. And here it is. This is just a little card that they just had on the table there. They also had a bunch of free Swedish fish, and they said you could grab as many as you want. So I have to fill out all of these right here. And they didn't have pens or anything, so I went inside that store back there, and let me see here, don't fall. Okay, I got this little pen here for just a few bucks. So now I have a pen to fill out my scavenger hunts, and I should probably get started right now because it's about 1:30, and I think I turn it in over at the Wild Arctic store to redeem it for a prize. It's still proving to be a very busy day at SeaWorld here today, but my first stop, my first clue is over at the Shark Encounter tunnel. I don't know why I said that so weird, but Shark Encounter is right back there. I'm assuming it specifically does mean the Shark Encounter tunnel at the very end. Also, it looks like they crossed out this clue number 3, so maybe I only have to do 5 clues today, which is good, less clues. So I walked through the entire shark exhibit to the shark tunnel at the end. Clue number 1, okay. So I'm looking for this. I think it's that. Yeah, small tooth sawfish. That fits. Yay! Okay, so this may not be as hard as I kind of thought it would be. Cool. So I have 1 down, and I guess 5 to go if I'm not meant to do that 3rd one there. Small tooth sawfish. I think the biggest challenge is just going to be navigating the crowds today, but hopefully I can move pretty quickly and get all these, because they do seem like pretty easy clues once you actually get to the place that has the clue. So it seems like next up is Manatee Rehabilitation, which I actually don't remember where that is, but I'm pretty sure that they set this up in a specific order of the clues because I'm supposed to finish it at the Wild Arctic, so I'm just going to keep heading this way past Mako and I guess over towards the Infinity Falls area. So I just remembered where Manatee Rehabilitation is. It is over by Turtle Talk. So I thought these were in a specific order. I don't think that they are. So maybe I should do something that's like close to where I am, like the Shamu underwater viewing, which is clue number 5, and kind of make my way back over there because these are kind of all over the place. And I have about an hour and 15 minutes now. I'm over by Infinity Falls right now. Mako was a 55-minute wait, and it looks like Infinity Falls is a 65-minute wait. Journey to Atlantis is an 80-minute wait. Manta's 50 minutes. Antarctica, Empire of the Penguins, 60 minutes. So it is definitely a busy day here at SeaWorld. But I'm heading over there for the, I guess, the Shamu underwater viewing. So I made it to what I'm assuming is the Shamu underwater viewing way down there. And I realized I don't even know if I said the first clue. So the small tooth sawfish is a relative to sharks and stingrays that is a critically endangered species. And now over here at the Shamu underwater viewing, these animals often mass strand on Florida's beaches. So let's see. Maybe it's something over there. Maybe it's on the wall over here. I don't know, I'm looking for that little Swedish fish clue. So I just went down there, was looking around, reading all the facts by the glass, even looking in the tank to see if they hid anything in there, and I walked right past it. Here it is. So let's see, these animals often mass strand on Florida's beaches, and that is the short-finned pilot whale. So cool. Now I have 2 out of my presumably 5 clues that I need to do before I need to turn this in. So next up is the Pacific Point Preserve. That's over by the sea lions, the Manatee Rehabilitation, and then the Wild Arctic. I think the Wild Arctic is closest, but I also think I have to end there and turn this in. So I think I'm gonna go over to, let's see, either the Manatee Rehabilitation or the Pacific Point Preserve. Probably the Manatee, since that's like the farthest away over there. It was a little bit gloomy when I first got here, but today has turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous day. It's very sunny, but it's not that hot, like at all. This is great. Okay, so I'm heading kind of like way back there past Manta over to the Turtle Trek and Dolphin and I guess Manatee area. Made it back to the front of the park, and I'm heading in this direction past the SeaWorld Orlando photo op and Manta, heading over to the Manatee area, I guess over here. And the question for this clue is, this is one of the top 4 reasons that manatees may need to be rescued. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for that and look for the little Swedish fish clue too. Here comes Manta. Man, that would be fun if it wasn't such a long wait today. So where I'm going is over here in the Key West kind of part of the park, which is right here next to the flamingos. And I don't really go over here that often because it's kind of wedged behind the Dolphin Theater. And then there's really not much to do over here besides Turtle Trek and the encounters with the manatees and the dolphins. Okay, so there's also the Stingray Lagoon over here as well. See, this just shows how not very frequently I come over here because I just forget what's over here. But this is the Stingray Lagoon, then there's the dolphins over there, Turtle Trek, and then manatees kind of way back there next to Turtle Trek. See, but that does not mean that it's not a part of the park that's not worthy of attention, because it is beautiful over here. And I'm always sad when I remember how little I come over to this part of the park, because I should be spending more time here because I haven't spent a lot of time here. But okay, I think I'm getting close to the manatee encounter right up there. See, that's the side entrance to Dolphin Days. That's the underwater dolphin viewing. This is Turtle Trek. And then right back over here is the manatee encounter. So this is the Manatee Rehabilitation. There's a bunch of manatees in this pool. There's also a pool back there. And I'm looking for my little Swedish fish clue. So this is one of the top 4 reasons that manatees may need to be rescued. So I'm gonna keep an eye out. So I didn't see anything over there. So I walked over here. This is by the other tank right back there. And sure enough, these are the 4 reasons that manatees may need to be rescued. And it looks like they're looking for this one. So I wrote it in, entanglement. Yay! Now I can head off towards my next to last clue, which is over at the Pacific Point Preserve. So even though I'm like right next to the Manta Aquarium, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the X means I should not do it. They never gave me like a verbal confirmation, but I'm just going to assume and then just do what I've been planning to do, which is go over to the sea lion exhibit and just kind of see my next clue. I came from over there. That's where the rehabilitation for the manatees was. Dolphin Days is over there. And I'm heading towards the Pacific Point Preserve, which is on the other side of Antarctica, right back there. So the wait time over at Empire the Penguin is still 1 hour, so it's still kind of a long wait, but it's worth it, and it feels pretty good inside comparatively to outside. And I'm heading over to the Pacific Point Preserve, which is just kind of fun to say, so that's why I've been saying it so much. But the clue over there is these pinnipeds are very loud and extremely social. There's the Sea Lion High Theater, and right next to it is the Pacific Point Preserve, which is kind of right underneath Kraken. So now I just need to look for my little Swedish fish, and hopefully I can figure out the clue and then be off to the Wild Arctic to finish the final clue and then turn in my Scavenger card. So I just took a lap around the preserve and I did not see a Swedish fish little symbol. So this may be a little bit more complicated than I thought. There's also a lot of people over here. I don't know, the question is who's very loud and extremely social, and right now that's all these guys. They're all really, really loud and very social. So it took me a while to find it because, again, there's a lot of people over here, so they were blocking the symbol, but it's a California sea lion because the question was, these pinnipeds are very loud and extremely social, which is this comparatively to a harbor seal, which are quiet and shy. Okay, so now we have one more clue. I'm heading back over to the Wild Arctic, which is over there, so I'm gonna take this bridge. And that clue is this animal uses its white coloration to camouflage itself from predators. So once I get that clue, I can turn it in and hopefully exchange it for some sort of a cool prize. I'm still so pleased with how pleasant of a day it is at SeaWorld. Today the sun is definitely out. There are clouds in the sky, but it's still very bright, but it's not hot because it's about 88 right now comparatively to the upper 90s that it's been recently with the 100+ heat indexes. So I'm not gonna complain at all. This is great. There's Wild Arctic way over there on the other side of all that construction. Wow, so it looks like I have to go all the way up to the Shamu Theater and then kind of all the way back down to the Wild Arctic. That's a lot going on over there. Cool. Just made it around the Shamu Stadium, and this is kind of cool. On the wall over here they have the advertisement for #BreakTheIce, the new coaster that's taking flight in 2020. So that's gonna be kind of cool. I wonder if that's where it's gonna be going, over here by Mango Joe's. It's not a lot of space though for it. I guess it's kind of a reasonable enough real estate for a very tight, tall coaster, but I'm presuming that it's just for more seating. So now I'm heading over to, well, the entrance is right over there to Wild Arctic, but I wonder if I could just kind of go up the exit to Wild Arctic, because I don't really want to walk through the whole attraction. I just want to go to the end, because this kind of just generally says Wild Arctic. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to go through the gift shop and see if they'll let me. So I tried to go in through the gift shop, but it said no re-entry, so I guess I'm gonna have to go through the regular entrance. But this is where I bring my scavenger hunt card when I'm all done, so this is where I redeem it for my prize. Okay, I am doing the walking experience through the Wild Arctic, which is a 10-minute wait, it looks like, to the left. All right, so that was not bad at all. Just finished walking through the Wild Arctic walkthrough portion of the attraction, and the clue was this animal uses its white coloration to camouflage itself from predators. So I'm pretty positive that that's a beluga whale, but I don't see a little Swedish fish symbol, so I don't know. So there were no Swedish fish over there, and I don't see any over here either, so maybe it's not beluga whale, but it fits on the card, so I don't know, maybe it's in the observation area below me. But this is also a really big exhibit, so maybe I'm gonna be here for a bit, but I don't know. It's really dark in here, so I hope they made this kind of easier than it seems, because if they just kind of stuck a Swedish fish like up here somewhere, I am not gonna see it. So sure enough, I just came downstairs. Right in front of me is the Beluga Tank, and there it is, my last clue. The beluga whale's white coloration is cool camouflage for a whale that lives among the icy northern seas. So I just came from over there. I put beluga whale on my scavenger hunt card and I turned it in at the desk right there. And here it is. This is my scavenger hunt prize. I have Swedish fish glasses, sunglasses here with the Swedish fish logo on them. They feel very durable and pretty good quality. And I did not bring sunglasses today, so I like it and I appreciate it. So what do you think? Make them look pretty good, right? Got that Swedish fish logo on the side, nice and vibrant and yellow. And yellow has just always been my color. Right, so I'm over here by the Shamu Stadium. I think I'm gonna head over to Sesame Street, kind of walk through there and kind of make my way back to the front of the park, because it looks like some clouds are rolling in. I'm not really one to always leave when it rains, but this was my objective today, and I did it. I succeeded. I got my sunglasses, and now I feel accomplished. So I think I can kind of just take a casual stroll out of the park, see if anything's new or exciting along the way, and yeah. I did it! Sunglasses! I'm tempted to get something to eat because it's about 3:30 now and I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm pretty hungry, but I think Brennan and myself are going to come back for Electric Ocean again at some point before the event ends later on, I think in about a month. And yeah, so I think I'm going to save the food for then, and right now just kind of walk through and head on out, maybe have lunch, I guess, by myself at home. So from a distance, I was wondering if there was like a character interaction over here, some sort of a parade, because there was a bunch of people over here, but it's just the water play area because it's so hot today, so it's so popular. Everybody is off the street and over here playing in the water, which I don't blame them because it is getting really, really hot now. Sesame Street is still a place that I want to explore more because I've only really explored it just a few times. I still haven't seen the entire parade yet or really met any characters here, so I need to come back and actually experience Sesame Street. So heading out of Sesame Street and past Shamu Stadium, they have a sign there that says, "The show is full." I have never seen a full One Ocean Shamu show. That's pretty cool. Every show that I passed by today, Dolphin Days, this, Pets Ahoy, they've all been full. So that's the line for Infinity Falls. There's a raft right up there about to go down the falls. There's a few rafts over here. There's nobody on it, but man, that does look refreshing. So I'm gonna head over to the Waterway Grill to go to the Pass Holder Lounge because I'm thirsty. Okay, the AC in here feels fantastic, but I'm heading back over there to the Pass Holder Lounge, like I said, to get some free Coca-Cola. and other potential beverages. I know that the ideal thing is not to drink soda when you're dehydrated, but it just tastes so good right now. Especially when it's free, that's when it tastes the best. Here comes an Infinity Falls raft. There's my Coke, which I got from the Waterway Grill. Way over there, the line for Infinity Falls stretches all the way back here. So it is busy right now for Infinity Falls, but I'm feeling pretty refreshed now, thanks to my Coke. I guess that's a reasonable way to put it when it comes to water versus Coke. Coke is refreshing, water is rehydrating. So I think now I'm gonna head to the front of the park and I guess go back to the car before this weather rolls in or before it gets hotter, one or the other. It is busy over here by Mako. I think it's only posting a 20-minute wait right now for some reason, but look at how busy it is. I'm excited to come back with Brennan, hopefully on a not Saturday, to experience Electric Ocean again, especially after last time we had a less than fortunate experience at Electric Ocean. And I want to eat some food and I want to ride some rides. Here comes Manta. I've not done this in kind of a long time. Definitely need to come back and do this. Oh, it's coming straight for me. Whoa! I'm over on the other side of Manta waiting for that train to come by so I can take a picture with my Swedish Fish sunglasses and have that be like the thumbnail, like as it's like coming by, and it's gonna be like, oh yeah, Swedish Fish SeaWorld scavenger hunt sunglasses, woohoo! So this is where I started the video, so this is gonna be where it ends. I got my sunglasses. I did a SeaWorld scavenger hunt that was completely and totally free, which kind of surprised me. I thought it was gonna be one of those kinds of scavenger hunts where you'd have to kind of pay for the map and then you'd get the free prize at the end. I did get a pin out of it. I did have to pay for the pin. It was just a couple dollars so I could fill out the scavenger hunt paper, but it was fun. It had me running all around SeaWorld to places that I haven't been in a long time, learning things that I honestly didn't know. So I'm really glad I came and I did it. And this was like it was a tight window to do this. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it was only 3 days and it was only from like 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. each of those 3 Saturdays. So I don't know, but I got the glasses, I got some free Swedish Fish, I got my pin, and I am satisfied. Now I'm gonna go home before it rains, meet up with Brennan, who's getting off of work a little bit later, and we're gonna watch Stranger Things. We're on season 3 now. We've just been really blazing through the series, and it's a fun series, and it makes me so excited for Halloween Horror Nights. If you would have asked me if I was a Halloween Horror Nights guy 2 years ago, I wasn't, but now I am very much a Halloween Horror Nights guy, and I'm excited for it. Okay, I guess that's pretty much it. Thanks for hanging out with me today, getting to go to SeaWorld, and finally done with the staycations and the vacations. It's been taking a lot of time out of my schedule just to edit those and try to catch back up with myself, but here I am, I did it. Now I can enjoy some other things, right? So I'll see you later. Have a good day. Goodbye.